Welcome to this yoga practice intended to center our mind and body by reconnecting to the inner sense of power and stability. Let's come into a seated posture, cross-legged. Shoulders are relaxed. Spine is straight, palms facing down on your knees. Keeping your eyes closed, becoming aware of your breath. You can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your abdomen, observing the rise and fall of your breath. Gently placing your hands down on your knees. Coming into all fours, wrists aligned with the shoulders, hips and knees aligned, bringing your focus to the center of your body, to the core of your body, breathing into your belly and breathing out. Lifting up into downward facing dog, using your hands to push away from the mat, drawing your navel in towards your spine, ribs drawn towards the hips, micro bend in the knees, bringing your feet together to the front, placing your hands on your shins, keeping your spine straight, neck in neutral, micro bend in the knee if needed, inhaling and exhaling here. As you inhale and exhale, coming back into downward facing dog. Pushing away from the mat, hips lifted to the ceiling, gazing towards your navel and breathing into your belly. Bringing your feet together to the front, hinging from your hips, neck in neutral, bringing your chest towards your thighs, grabbing onto opposite elbows and swaying from side to side. Now inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands on your shins again, keeping your spine straight, micro bend in the knees, pushing your hips to the back. Inhaling and exhaling here. Inhale and slowly lifting up, bringing your feet together. Inhale, lift your hands up, and as you exhale, hinge from your hips, micro bend in the knees, chest towards your thighs. Inhale, and as you exhale, hands on your shins, spine straight, micro bend in the knees if needed. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands on your mat, moving your feet to the back of the mat, coming into a plank position. Wrists in line with your shoulders, core and glutes are engaged, lifting your knees towards the ceiling. Breathing deeply into your belly. On your next exhale, bring your knees and chest on the ground. Inhale and lift your hips and chest away from the mat, wrists under the shoulders. Chest is open, engaging your glutes, pushing the top of your feet into the mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, come into downward facing dog. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your feet together in front, hinging from your hips. Inhale, and as you exhale, place your hands on your shins. Spine is straight, micro bend in the knee. Inhale, slowly lifting up, hands overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, bring your hands overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, and as you exhale, hands on the shin, back is straight. Bring your hands on the mat. Bring your feet to the back of the mat, wrists under the shoulders, coming into a plank position. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your knees and chest to the ground. Inhale, lift your hips and chest away from the ground, moving your shoulder blades towards each other, chest is open. Inhale, and as you exhale, moving into a downward facing dog. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, hands on the shins, back is straight. Inhale, slowly lift up, arms overhead. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down. Hinging from your hips, bringing your chest towards your thighs, hands on the shin. Spine is straight, hands on the ground, coming into a plank. Core is engaged. As you exhale, bring your knees and chest towards the ground. Inhale, lifting your chest and hips away from the mat, toes pointing to the back. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift into downward facing dog, pulling your navel in towards your spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your feet together, hinging from your hips. Inhale, and as you exhale, hands on the shin, spine is straight. Inhale, slowly lifting up, hands overhead. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your arms down, folding from your hips, chest towards your thighs. Inhale, and as you exhale, hands on your shins, spine is straight. As you breathe, come into a plank. Core is engaged, engaging your glutes, pulling your knees towards the sky, wrists in line with your shoulders. As you exhale, bring your knees and chest towards the ground, elbows towards your ribs. Inhale, lift your chest and hips away from the ground. Chest is open. Inhale, and as you exhale, come into a downward facing dog. Hips are lifting towards the ceiling. Using your hands to push your body away from the mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your right foot in front, in between your hands. Left knee on the ground. Right knee and right heel is aligned. From a low lunge, lifting your left knee away from the mat into a high lunge. Inhale and bring your arms overhead. and holding a high lunge here for a few moments, engaging your core, focusing on your breath. On your next breath, straighten your right knee, drop your left heel onto the ground. Right and left heels are aligned, left foot in a 45-degree angle, bending your right knee stacked over the right heel. Hips are square, hips facing forward. Inhale with your arms overhead, breathing here for a few moments, focusing on a point in front of you. On your next breath, straighten your right knee, open your hips, bending your right knee stacked over the right heel. Heels are aligned. Both feet are perpendicular to each other, pushing into the outer edges of your feet. Shoulders away from your ears, gazing over your right fingertips, opening your right knee to the right side and not letting your knee collapse. Engaging your core and breathing here for a few moments. On your next exhale, bring your right elbow on your right thigh and extending the left side of your body. Left arm is overhead, pointing to the front of the room. You can either hold it here or place the right hand on the inside of the right foot. On your next breath, bring both hands on the ground. Feet pointed to either sides of the mat. Bending your knees. Holding a sumo squat for a few moments. Toes pointed in the direction of the knees. Trying to not let your knees collapse into the center. Inhale and straighten your legs and come into a downward facing dog. On your next exhale, bring your left foot forward in between your hands. Right knee on the ground. Left knee and heel is aligned. Coming into a low lunge. And as you inhale, lift up into a high lunge, lifting your right knee away from the mat. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Keeping your hips squared, facing forward. Core is engaged. And on your next breath, drop your right heel to the ground. Feet perpendicular to each other. Arms extended on either sides. Hips are open to the right, engaging your core, pushing into the outer corners of the feet. Shoulders relaxed. And on your next exhale, bring your left elbow on your left thigh, extending the right side of the body by moving your right arm overhead, facing towards the front of the mat. You can place your left hand on the mat on the inside of your left foot, keeping your knee and heel aligned on your left leg. Bringing both hands on the ground and then coming into a downward facing dog. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your right foot forward, lifting yourself up, keeping your right leg extended, toes pointing to the front of the mat. Left heel and right heel are aligned, left foot in a 45-degree angle. Inhale, extend your arms to either sides, hinging from your hips, extending your right hand beyond the right foot and trying to bring your right hand either on your toes or on your shin or ankle, keeping your spine straight, extending your left arm into the air and towards the ceiling, gazing at the left fingertips. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring both hands on the ground, bending from your hips, facing forward. And now extending your left leg to the back of the mat, toes pointing to the back of the mat. The right heel and left heel is aligned, 45-degree angle in the right foot. Extend your arms. Left hand goes beyond the left foot, hinging from your hips, trying to touch your toes, ankle or shin, keeping your spine straight and also locking your left knee, trying to gaze towards the tips of your right fingers. Inhale and exhale here into your belly. Always keeping the focus on your core. On your next breath, bring both hands on the ground, walking into a downward facing dog. Inhale and come into a plank. Core is engaged, glutes are engaged, pushing your knees away from the mat. And as you exhale, bring your knees on the ground, coming onto your sit bones. Extending your legs in front of you, toes pointing to the ceiling, feet together. Your hands are behind your hips, fingers pointing towards your toes. As you inhale, imagine you're breathing into your hips. And as you exhale, imagine your spine is elongating. Inhale here and lift your hips off the mat, toes pointing downward towards the mat, wrists in line with your shoulders, keeping your neck in neutral in this position. If you can, or you can gaze towards the back of the room, whichever feels most comfortable on your neck. Core is engaged, glutes are engaged, pushing your toes towards the mat. And as you exhale, bring your hips back down on the ground. Slowly rolling on to your left or your right and lying down on your back. Bending your knees towards the ceiling, pushing into your feet and your shoulder blades, lifting your hips off the ground, chin to chest, clasping your fingers under your hips. Trying to push the front of the thigh, your core towards the ceiling. Breathing here into your belly. With every exhale, trying to push your hips further more towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, release your hips onto the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Allow your knees to collapse onto either sides of your mat. Allowing your entire back to rest easily on the mat. Breathing into your belly here. You can place one hand on your abdomen to feel the rise and fall of your belly. Bringing your knees together, extending your legs, adjusting your sit bones, allowing your feet to fall onto either sides of the mat. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears, allowing your abdomen to rest without holding it up away from the mat. Relaxing your entire body, letting go of all efforts. Breathing deeply into your belly. Bring gentle movement into your fingers and toes. Extend your arms overhead, toes away from the body, rolling onto either the right or the left with your eyes closed, using your hand to push yourself up into a seated posture. With your eyes closed and placing the palms of your hands facing down on your knees, take a moment here to observe your entire body and your mind. Try to understand how you feel now after this practice compared to when you started this practice. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Observe your breath now, the rise and fall of your belly and your chest. Bring your palms together in front of your heart, taking a moment here to feel gratitude for your entire body, mind, and soul. Thank you for practicing with me today.